Middle East stands on a razor's edge, and the world watches in dread. As diplomacy teeters, whispers of an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear facilities grow louder. Could this be the spark that ignites a global conflict? New U.S. intelligence reveals Israel is actively preparing to target Iran's nuclear sites. This comes as Tehran and Washington clash in a fifth round of nuclear talks in Rome, with bitter disputes over Iran's uranium enrichment threatening to derail any hope of a deal. If these talks collapse, will Israel act decisively to neutralize what it sees as an existential threat? And at what cost? The stakes are staggering. A strike could unleash chaos across the region. Iran has vowed a devastating and decisive response, with its proxies like Hezbollah in Lebanon and militias in Syria and Yemen poised to retaliate. This could spiral into a broader conflict, drawing in regional powers and potentially the United States, which has fought to avoid escalation since the Gaza war erupted in 2023. But Israel faces a daunting challenge. Its nuclear targets lie deep underground, requiring U.S.-supplied bombs and mid-air refueling, capabilities Israel lacks on its own. Will the U.S. back such a strike, or will it restrain its ally? If Washington holds back, will Israel risk going it alone, straining its critical alliance with the Trump administration? The implications are chilling. U.S. intelligence warns that Israel may strike Iran's nuclear facilities this year, yet experts say such an attack would only delay Iran's nuclear ambitions, not destroy them. Iran, weakened by Israeli strikes on its missile facilities and air defenses in October 2024, plus crippling sanctions, is vulnerable but unpredictable. A cornered Tehran could lash out, targeting not just Israel but also U.S. interests and Gulf allies, disrupting global oil markets and destabilizing the region. Israel's resolve is rooted in history. In 1981, it bombed Iraq's nuclear reactor in a daring preemptive strike, a precedent that looms large today. With Iran's nuclear program advancing, Israel sees a narrowing window to act, especially now, with Tehran's defenses battered and its proxies like Hamas weakened. But what does this mean for the world? Could a strike trigger a domino effect, pulling in global powers like Russia and China, who have stakes in the region? Are we staring down the barrel of World War III? Oil prices are already spiking on fears of conflict. Imagine the fallout if war erupts. Can the U.S. broker a deal that satisfies Israel's security needs while calming Iran's ambitions? Or is the diplomatic clock running out? Tough questions demand answers. Can talks in Rome salvage peace? Or are they doomed by Iran's insistence on uranium enrichment? Will Israel wait for U.S. approval or act alone to thwart a nuclear-armed Iran? And if conflict erupts, can the world contain the flames, or will they engulf us all? As tensions soar, the world holds its breath. Diplomacy hangs by a thread, and the specter of war looms large. One misstep could change the course of history.